going to have to be a full-blown, I am sorry, I lied, I am a terrible person, tail in between the legs, and that's what we deserved. Everything. And it really was quite horrific because you just go, what kind of a monster even goes through with this CRD filing? Like, they're basically bullying him again.
Welcome to Seal Brush, your go-to for the drama they wish you didn't know. Smash that subscribe button so you never miss a scandal. And trust us, Blake Lively is spiraling. Why? Because Candace Owens just hit her with a lawsuit. And not just any lawsuit, this one calls her out for straight-up narcissistic behavior.
It was monstrous what she did, and she's got to pay for it.
Live birth.
It's wild. And it's getting even messier. Now there's buzz about something Candace called live birth content. And Blake's husband, Ryan Reynolds, is knee-deep in the chaos. Word is, he tried to strong-arm Hollywood studios, throwing his weight around just to keep Blake in control. But that power move completely backfired.
Going to be a lot stronger defamation claims against Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan's weak defense didn't just fail, it blew the whole mess wide open.
I mean, it's just like, it's kind of embarrassing, right?
Now Blake's career is hanging by a thread, her golden image cracking wide open right in front of everyone. She really thought she owned Hollywood, didn't she? Strutting around like the queen bee, flipping that blonde hair like she ran the whole show like it was some high school drama and she was the star. But then boom, March 20th, 2025, hits, and everything flips. Candace Owens comes out swinging, done staying quiet, done playing along, and she's rewriting the entire script.
Did it become clear to you that Blake Lively was the aggressor in this now epic showdown? Was it when Baldoni dropped the countersuit? Was it when Brian Friedman put up the website with the 170 pages and all the text? Or was it right away when the Times wrote?
Right away. I've always had an intuition about her, and I've always had an intuition about Taylor Swift and like the branding of the nice girl stuff. And something just didn't. I went through Justin Baldoni's Instagram, and he just seemed
not anymore. Some folks saw the warning signs, a few whispers here and there, but the second Candace Owens fired back legally, everything exploded. That's when Blake reportedly lost it. Full meltdown mode, screaming, crying, throwing things, total diva breakdown, like someone finally told her the spotlight doesn't automatically belong to her.
I knew a bit about her. I knew how she grew up. I knew that she kind of was one of these people. What tends to be the case is that when you grow up with everything, you create things out of nothing because you're looking for struggle in your life and you're used to getting whatever it is that you want.
Total chaos. Think about it. Blake spent years building that flawless image. Perfect wife, perfect mom, perfect Hollywood darling. But then Candace walks in, cool and collected, waving a few legal documents. And just like that, the fantasy comes crashing down like a house of cards. And here's the kicker. This isn't just personal drama anymore. Nope. Now it's spilling straight into the heart of the Hollywood money machine.
It's kind of had her down to a prototype and said, I'm going to pump the brakes and see what happens. And then when Brian Friedman came back with the facts, they were just undeniable. You know, it was undeniable.
We're talking real damage here. Hundreds of millions at stake. Career, deals going up in smoke, legal fees stacking sky high, and Hollywood execs scrambling in panic behind closed doors. And at the center of it all, this chaos-fueled showdown. Public trust gone. All because Blake couldn't rein in the tantrums. Or stop trying to micromanage every move like she was directing a puppet show. Studios, PR teams, everyone's taking hits just because Princess Blake couldn't handle not getting her way for once.
It's kind of a radical thing to want, and they were arguing that, careers could be ruined. Well, what could be ruined? You might be a little embarrassed, but to ruin a career, there has to be some level of fraud.
The public. Oh, they're eating this meltdown up. It's like the wildest reality show, raw, unfiltered, and not a single camera crew needed. Blake's fall from grace is unfolding in real time, and no one can look away. Now, let's talk about her so-called hero, Ryan Reynolds, or better yet, the guy desperately trying to pull off the ultimate escape act from Blake's legal train wreck.
In terms of how you're presenting yourself to the public and who you are.
March 2025 rolls around, and what does Ryan do? He files to have himself removed from the lawsuit. His excuse? He's just a loving husband who just happened to be standing nearby while Blake burned everything to the ground. Seriously? This is the same guy who went around calling Justin Baldwin a predator. And now he wants to act like he was just an innocent bystander?
So this filing to dismiss is essentially him saying like, nah, boo-boo, on the defamation claim, you can't touch me because it's satire.
Ryan Reynolds did call Justin Baldwin a predator, whispering it like juicy gossip over wine and golf swings at some exclusive club. And then he tried to pass it off like, oh, that's just my protected opinion. Just satire, just hurt feelings, that's all. Yeah, right. Ryan actually tried to play it off, like calling someone a predator at a Deadpool premiere was just harmless humor, light joke, not even close.
And Reynolds did call Justin Baldoni.
Come on, man. The judge didn't buy it for a second. One look at that flimsy excuse, and it got tossed out faster than one of Ryan's worn-out promo skits. When you're dealing with serious claims like extortion, false light, and interference with actual receipts, the court isn't exactly in the mood to let you stroll out clean.
There's 5 other claims. He's got extortion, he's got false light, and everything immediately falls apart there. But I'm saying even that was ill-advisable. I would not have said, quote unquote, hurt feelings and saying, like, they're basically bullying him again in the law.
They've got him dead to rights on the extortion angle. And his defense? Pathetic. He's basically saying, well, I didn't get paid. Like that somehow clears his name. Newsflash, extortion isn't just about collecting cash, it's about making threats. And in this case, threatening to go public with sexual harassment claims so his wife could take control of the film, a movie he just so happened to write scenes for. Yeah, not a great look.
Got you on this extortion. His argument is so weak. He's basically saying, well, I didn't receive any money. And it's like, buddy, extortion is a lot bigger than that. You made threats to go public with sexual harassment claims so that your wife could take over the movie, which you wrote scenes.
But here's where it gets even juicier. Those so-called private texts. Yep, Ryan's conversations with Hugh Jackman are out in the open now, and they're definitely not doing him any favors. Word is, those messages are packed with shady remarks. And now people are asking the real question. Just how often was Ryan slinging accusations about Baldwin off camera?
Be a lot stronger defamation claims against Ryan Reynolds, because could you imagine the text messages between him and Hugh Jackman they're putting together all of these scenes? I mean, it's going to get crazy.
And Brian Fredman, he didn't just show up. He came in swinging full force. No hesitation, no sugarcoating. He flat out named Ryan as a major player in the takedown attempt on Val's career. And the best part, he had the receipts to back it all up, waving them around like he was hosting a courtroom roast, dropping proof like punchlines and leaving no room for denial.
They're all going to have to pay for the associated inconveniences, the travel, the lawyers, if Hugh Jackman, anyone getting deposed who's got to make arrangements for it if they have to get their own lawyers or whatever it is. And here's Ryan, should be looking out for them and not himself.
But let's shift the spotlight back where it belongs, on the true star of this meltdown. Blake Lively, Hollywood's most polished, pampered diva. Candace Owens didn't hold back, not even a little. No filters, no fluff, just pure takedown. She broke Blake down piece by piece and called her exactly what she is. According to Candace, Blake's been spoon-fed privilege from the jump, cushy life, glittering career, elite connections, the whole Hollywood fantasy served on a silver platter, and yet, somehow, that still wasn't enough. Instead of being grateful, Blake allegedly created chaos just to feel powerful, feeding her insecurities by manufacturing drama, and it didn't stop there. Candace claimed Blake didn't just throw tantrums in private. She built entire behind-the-scenes campaigns to destroy other people's careers simply because she felt threatened.
That question, I really do think she's just a spoiled brat. Like, it just goes down to something that simple. She's a spoiled brat, and she's used to getting what she wants from the time that she was a kid. And this is what she wanted, and I do think that people have not...
That's not ambition. That's destruction. And Candace Owens didn't hold back saying it. She called Blake out as the type who stirs up chaos just to stay in the spotlight. When it came to the media, Blake didn't just use it, she weaponized it. Remember that flashy New York Times expo she pushed? Candace said it was nothing more than a nuclear stunt crafted to distort the truth, cut key context, and throw Justin Baldwin under the bus. While she sat back and watched the fallout unfold, Owens saw straight through the fake sweet girl act and exposed the narcissism, the obsession with control, and the need to dominate every room she walked into. And she made one thing crystal clear. Blake shouldn't just face public backlash, she needs to face real consequences, both legally and publicly, for every ounce of the damage she caused.
And Blake Lively were deluded enough to believe that it was inorganic traffic online. Like this, there's no way people don't like us. We're so wonderful. We're so amazing. We're so hot. We're so pretty. Our friends are rich. We know Taylor Swift. The world loves us. Like,